What's up, YouTube? This is TheBillyBobHD bringing you another Let's Play today. I've got some more Hearts of Iron 4. We are playing as Legionary Romania. Last episode, we just had a new air wing arrive here. Should be 50 jet fighters. Oh, those are, yes, 50 jet fighter 1s. And I was looking to try and boost my air superiority here in the Eastern Mediterranean Sea. So I'm going to go ahead and assign you guys like that. And make sure I assign you to air superiority like this. Boom. Let's go ahead and, let's go ahead and unpause it. And let's see what that does for us. Let's see what the efficiency is too, 84%. So that's pretty good there. These 50 fighters are going to be going up against those 300 strategic bombers. They just changed it to air supports. Hopefully we'll be able to shoot down a bunch of those guys. If we go to the, let's see here. In the last couple days, nothing has happened. So they'll go ahead and work on that for us. And then I've got another 50 jet fighters here that I'm going to assign to Central Mediterranean Sea to gain air superiority there as well. Looks like I've already had one shot down. Yes, the enemy is producing 300 active enemy close air supports there. Support planes. Whether that be naval bombers or actual supports, I'm not sure. Still trying to hold the southern front here in Iberia, and some not so good numbers going across the front there, which is disappointing. I have these 8 divisions that are helping. I'm going to set a new offensive line for here in Madrid. That's going to be your new plan. So we'll let them plan that out a little bit and let them move into position. But a good success, or at least something that's looking pretty decent over here in France, is pushing towards the sea and cutting these allied forces off wherever I can. So Silver Group up here has actually taken Amsterdam at this point. That's huge for us. I want to see if we can continue to push. Okay, Heavy Fighter 1 research is finished out. Should we go for the Heavy Fighter 2? Let's just swing it right into the Heavy Fighter 2 there. Once this division gets more supply, I'm going to try to cut off here and see if we can close this pocket against these forces. These guys look to be pretty close to being able to mount an attack. Yes, the Germans did follow me into that, so that's good. So that's nice and green. We're going to continue to push there. How is the line looking over here? Germany does seem to be at least reinforcing that portion of it for us, which is good. Got another attack down here. It's showing as green, but still a low number for us. We're just going to have to keep an eye on this front down here in Spain. This guy is telling me, the blue guy, the Madrid plan, is telling me this is not a good idea. Superior enemy. We've got divisions still preparing as well, so estimated plan value of negative 60%, so I need to give them some additional time. Resource-wise, let's see. We are missing some steel. If I go over here, I've got 12 civilian factories right now working, which I think I want to sort of leave because I've got 2 nuclear reactors that are still being built. We did build the first one, and we do have a nuke on the way. It's at 18%, and next nuclear bomb will be ready in almost 298 days, so that's going to take a while. But those additional reactors, let's see how long it's going to take me to build here. This will be finished April of 47, so in about 6 months, we'll have the second reactor built out. By that time, we should be at about 75% or so on that first nuke. How are we doing from a recruitment perspective? Okay, we do have the tank divisions now that are coming close. Let's go back over to production here and see what's going on. I have been pumping a lot of military factories into Infantry Equipment 3. That's going to help me as much as possible. We have a humongous need there, and I mean a humongous, and that's because a lot of my frontline forces are not getting the new Infantry Equipment 3 as they produce slower, they're a higher tech, etc. It might have made sense. Let's go to logistics, though. See, Infantry Equipment, Weapons 3. So we've used up all of our Weapons 2 that we stored previously. Red Group here is still pushing for us. This guy, see, they're smart. They've reinforced this province here which is going to prevent me from cutting these guys in half, which would be great. Can I push at any other points? Always looking for opportunities to micro where I can. Yeah, Nantes over here. That is not going well. But at least we do hold the majority of southern France here. Vichy France is back on the map. Switzerland now should be capitulating here any minute. Once Zurich falls, I believe that'll happen. But they do have 15 divisions, fuck, that have dug in significantly in Zurich. And plus, on top of that, you know, that is a very... oh, we've made a push over here. We are pushing deeper now, as my purple group is looking to drive towards Lisbon. I did have a subscriber ask if I would liberate Portugal once we conquered the rest of the Iberian Peninsula. The answer is absolutely, especially if we can release them as a puppet, or, you know, hopefully I'll have control over that decision. I'm not sure, as that territory could very well go to Republican Spain as we continue to liberate that out. Liberal Spain is communist, but they are at least on the same side of the war as us, as we have liberated them. They love us too. We had like a plus 100, I think, relationship bonus there. My territory's still looking pretty decent over here, as we've managed to keep them off of our mainland for the most part. We do now show the air superiority. Eastern Mediterranean keeps bumping back and forth, but we're going to shoot down those planes to make sure that it is not useful for them to keep supplying that. Alexandria now is held by the British, and they are shifting troops along the front like this. This division, okay, he's moving down like that. He's moving that way. And he's moving that way. Somehow Spain is getting these territories as well. Republican Spain. Now you, sir, I'm going to have you mount an attack like that. That's going to show at a green 58. Perfect. So they do have full organization and supply, so they're going to go ahead and move in for me. Continue to push the Allies back from the interior of Spain. Ah, very good, very good. This is looking good up here. Double check our air superiority again over here. Looking good. Production-wise, the jet fighters have been filled. This is the jet fighter Mk1. Pretty badass planes. Let's go to logistics now. Fighter 3s, jet fighters. I have 409 jet fighters. I did plug a significant amount of them into the Bay of Biscay over here. So we are fighting against the... we're fighting against about 400 or so enemy fighters there. Let's see how that's going for us, though. Not so well. Our fighters lost 21. Their fighters lost 17. So that is probably due to their superior numbers. But that's all right. I have a tremendous amount of close air supports over here as well in northern France. They are working to bomb those enemy units. We have now cut off... Oh, that's awesome. We have now cut off this force into two. We've driven to the sea over here, so we need to reinforce that. But what I do need to do... So red here, those 8 units, I'm going to give you a new offensive order to drive towards Calais. Can I do that? No? Really? How about Le Havre? No? Let's try to pause and frickin' do this. Thank you. Good God. So, in order to execute that, tell them to execute again. Which I thought would have them execute on this plan here. No, go. There you go. Alright, so they're going to mount that attack. Hopefully the AI for Germany assists me in that push. If I can cut it again in half this way, that would really help us build a pocket around those forces. But Nantes here has been a trouble child, man. We cannot seem to drive appropriately through there. This German motorized unit, though, pushing very nicely for us. The Italians sitting here in Rennes. You guys can just sit there. You're not really helping. I am seeing some green up here in the north, too. That is awesome. But yes, having lots of planes bomb their troops. You can see it happening here. Try to break those up a little bit. We continue to lose manpower at a pretty quick speed. Oh my gosh, we're about to close this pocket up here as well. This would be tremendous for us as we do continue to hold. See, this is a river crossing too. But we're going to go ahead and move in despite how dangerous that may look. And that is going to show us green. If we can go ahead and take Brabant here, then, or excuse me, that's Eindhoven. Is that right? Eindhoven. Yes. We can take Eindhoven, connect these troops. That would create a pocket all around here, trapping all of these freaking divisions up through here. Western Germany, I could probably throw some close air supports your way up here if we find an appropriate air base. Yeah. I could probably... here's one. We'll see if we can help them out a little bit. I don't see other air bases available at the moment. This guy, he's got to be repaired. But this one, Night Vision 2 is finished up. Yeah, let's go ahead and I tell you what. Oh, we already have the 300 close air supports assigned, but they are assigned to northern France over here, which is fine. I can throw another 300 into this. So close air supports. Let's throw all of our close air support ones for now. When they arrive, I'm going to assign them to Western Germany just to help out. We can get into Frankfurt. That would be great. And then we do need to pick a new research. So let's go with... What is going to be your new research, good sir? Maybe some additional excavation here. I did want to make sure that the paratroopers... Okay, we are working on paratroopers. Air-wise, we're looking okay. I could go for the tactical bombers. Artillery's finished out. Land doctrines are finished out. Naval-wise, that's interesting. I do have the latest destroyers that we're producing and subs. And then finally, improved radar. Cool. We could... Oh, a naval doctrine. This could be what we're looking for. Let's go ahead and get one of those because my Navy is super weak at the moment. Air doctrines. We could continue with some air doctrines. Tactical bombing and strategical bombing. Don't need that quite yet. Strategic bombing again. Interception detection, plus 15%. None of those really help me at the moment, unfortunately. So that does leave us with improved computing machines. Tell you what, let's just do it. Let's go ahead and get the excavation 3. Beep, bop, boop. Alright. These guys have made it. Let's assign you to Western Germany. And we're going to go with close air support like that. Mission efficiency plus 100%. Almost a third of the way done with our first nuke, too. I cannot wait to nuke something. It could... We were going to have to win the air war over here to be able to nuke London to successfully deliver one of those. At some point. Alright, now these guys have all basically been resupplied. If I mount an attack like this, this guy's going to help as well in support, but that's not looking good. I really need my close air supports to come in there and help bomb that shit. Oh, interesting. How did my guy get here? He must have made it over on a boat. I don't believe he's been trapped over there for very long. I don't think. Okay. We had some good numbers going before. I don't know what happened. These Japanese units must have quit on the job there. Nice. We did at least make one division retreat. They probably had some low organization in there. And then we slowly but surely drive towards Madrid. This is actually going quite well down here, a lot better than it was a couple of episodes ago. Let's double check our homeland, make sure no one has invaded. No, looking good. Looking good. This guy at least has a... What is this? Oh god, is that like a nuclear reactor? No. No. What the hell is that? Can't see it really, but that's okay. God, they are so dug in right here. We'll continue to bomb the hell out of them. Check on the air war really quickly. Yes, going well. Double check on Western Germany here. Mission efficiency 90%. Why isn't it showing my support planes in here? That's got to be a bug. Because I do have at least 154 assigned to those. How's the guys over here in Bay of Biscay doing? Meh. We have at least turned this to be positive now. Enemy fighters lost 23. We have lost 17. And that's probably because some of my new jet fighters are being cycled in there as we go. Still a lot of efficiencies to gain here on this production line. So that'll only go up. We're producing over 100 per day. But all of my production lines, except for the destroyer line down here, is doing decent. Should I go ahead and delete this strategic bomber line? I don't have a factory for it yet. Paratroopers have finished up research, so let's turn around and then make sure we get this paratrooper level 2 going. Perfect. Just like that. And really green numbers seen over here in Spain as well. Which, that's a nice change. Especially compared to what we were dealing with before, where we couldn't make any advances. We were being pushed back pretty significantly left and right. Now, Silver Group up here. Now that you have taken Amsterdam, we're going to give you a new offensive order to combine that like this. And you guys can go ahead and execute on that whenever you prepare yourselves. Go for it. But what that'll do is that'll at least connect the lines for us. Right? Connect the fronts for us, I should say. Okay, if some of these guys join me, that would be fan-fucking-tastic. I've ordered them to attack right here, try to cut off a pocket over here in Netherlands. And it does not look like that's going to be successful at all. Nope, they're going to have to recover a little bit. Yes, this break here has gotten a lot bigger, which I like to see. How many tank divisions do I currently have that are actually mine? Because I've lost a lot of tanks. I'm not seeing freaking any of them. Oh, wait. We have one. One modern tank division. And where are you? Where the fuck did you go? Here you are. You're part of Purple Group. So, that means you're down here in Spain. Yes, you are. So you're driving around like a madman. Pushing wherever you can. That's been good, though, for us. He's helped break through a little bit. And then up here... Oh, we're finally seeing some positive numbers. Go ahead and add them to the fight. Oh, why did you guys stop? They must have tried to break out. That's what that must have been. That was a defensive action, not an offensive one. I wish this guy was better prepared, because he could go in there as well. This guy's just chilling. British Parliament debates intervention in the Benelux. Which means, hey, should we invade over here in northern France? You already did, you stupid bastards. Maybe we can try to mount an attack like this. That is at least going to show as green for us. 34 only now, though, so that's going to work on our organization pretty heavily. And then the rest of this area looks to be just sort of a stalemate, I guess. My guy's helping now, trying to drive towards Rotterdam, but still making really good progress. Zurich, don't know if there's much I could do for you there, buddy. Besides help try to continue to clear off this section. Once we're able to do so, that's going to free up a bunch of our divisions, both for the Germans and myself. You can see they've got 69 divisions actually assigned up here, which that's a huge number that they could reassign over here. We could close that pocket, squeeze them off. This guy is about to be ready for an attack. And I'm almost wondering if I should send you right here. Okay, we're at least showing as green now. And what's really cool, too, is I was just looking at my purple general here, and he's feeling so much better about our plan. Because we've actually... Oh, nice! We've actually taken Madrid as well! Fuck yeah! Madrid has been liberated, guys. That is humongous for us. Anyway, thanks for watching. Again, this has been TheBillyBobHD. Please remember to like, subscribe, and/or comment if you've enjoyed this content, and we'll catch you next time.